PSG prepare £25 million January bid for Arsenal star Alexis Sanchez, exclusive. Paris Saint-Germain are ready to make a £25 million January move for Arsenal misfit Alexis Sanchez to try to steal a march on Manchester City. Published, 0:00, Thursday, December 21, 2017, updated, 0:04, Thursday, December 21, 2017. The striker's representatives were in Paris last week for meetings, and the French club are keen on a quick deal for Sanchez, who can leave on a free transfer in the summer. League leaders City failed with a £60 million bid for Sanchez in August and are also expected to come in with cut-price bid in January. But it now looks like they will now face competition from PSG. Express Sport understands that Sanchez has made up his mind that he wants a move to City, and if Pep Guardiola gets his man, the Chilean would not be cup-tied for the Champions League, which makes an early move an attractive one. Arsenal manager Arsene Wenger has already admitted that he might have to sell one of his stars, either Sanchez or Mesut Ozil, both of whom have refused to put pen to paper on new deals offered to them by the club. Sources at the Etihad have said that some Gunners players were unhappy with Sanchez's efforts in the 1-1 draw at Southampton on December 10, and words were had, but there was no major dressing room bust-up. The striker, however, has scored only 4 league goals this season, compared to 12 this time last year. PSG apparently are ready to sell Uruguayan striker Edison Cavani in January to make way for Sanchez. Jack Wilshere, meanwhile, believes he can earn a spot in Gareth Southgate's World Cup squad after proving he can still cut it in the Premier League. The midfielder, 25, has suffered a torrid time with injury over the past 3 years and spent last season out on loan at Bournemouth. He returned to the Emirates in the summer and, having shown in his Europa League outings, Wilshere has now earned a place in Arsene Wenger's Premier League side. Wilshere's contract expires at the end of the season, and he can talk to foreign clubs from his birthday on January 1. He has been insistent for some time that he wants to remain at Arsenal, with Wenger revealing recently that contract talks would begin at the end of December. Wilshere has not been capped by England since the shock 2-1 defeat by Iceland at Euro 2016, with Southgate wanting his squad to consist of players who are regulars in the Premier League. Now Wilshere has broken into Arsenal's Premier League lineup. He feels he can push for a place on England's plane to Russia. "I think so," he said, when asked if his recent performances can be a platform to a World Cup spot. "I have proved to myself that I can play in the Premier League. I trust my body again, and I'm confident going into games that I can affect them. That is all I can do. I can have a positive effect on this team, and then we will see if the England manager picks me." Former Arsenal midfielder Thomas Rosicky has announced his immediate retirement from professional football. The 37-year-old had been playing for Sparta Prague, but the club revealed yesterday that he has decided to hang up his boots during the winter break. Rosicky, who struggled with injuries towards the end of his 10-year stay at Arsenal, said he felt he was no longer in a position to offer his best to Sparta, the club where he started his career in 1998.